Like for us, we got lucky, even though it was like at a like some lorong, but we okay, sounds very sketchy.
Yo, why are we here, man? Like, why here? Like, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna do? Okay, wait, I have a friend. Basically, member runs an F&B business, and he is the best person to answer all your questions. Smart,
Alright.
stupid, ridiculous, go je. Let's go.
Awesome, let's go. Yo, alright, man. Should we see, yeah? Yeah. I mean, I already set the cameras, so.
Okay, fuck off.
Yeah. Hey, here's your friend, man.
Oh, it is gonna take a
Easy.
while. Ah,
Hi.
welcome.
He came out of nowhere, man.
Magic. This is called magic. What drink, man?
You guys drinking? I think teh-o sounds
Teh-o,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
Tio,
Magic.
What magic?
what the hell is it?
Magic.
Okay, I think we got it, film.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, like, yeah, thanks for coming here, like.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I think it's just that I was talking to him and that tell me saying that a lot of my favorite local F&B businesses, your restaurants, your cafes, are like closing down. So I was asking him, and he was literally just shouting at me like, "You asked me for what? Like as if I got answer for you." Like,
Yeah lah, how I know.
It's all a mystery.
so it's like, and he just said like, yeah, I have a friend who has a F&B business. And I was like, hey, I think maybe he's the right person to ask.
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
why we asked you to come along.
Yes, man. Yeah, I think you just want to introduce yourself, like
Yeah,
the
please,
business
please,
you do,
please.
who you are.
Alright.
And, yeah.
Right, so I am Aizaad. I have
Okay.
been a friend of Helmi since, I mean, we shared a bunk together in NS. I graduated in a degree of engineering, so somehow I ended up in F&B.
Yeah.
Because I come from a family of food business
Business, okay.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Wait, they have been doing that like all their life, or?
my grandparents started off with a nasi padang stall.
Okay.
They moved around and eventually they stuck with a nasi padang stall in the middle of Raffles Place. Right now they are at Capital Spring, where Market Street Hawker Centre is.
Yep.
So my business, Perap, we were inspired by them.
Okay.
So when we identified a gap, when we were invited to so many chalets at one point, it was during
okay.
COVID. So when the rules were like eased, we were somehow invited with so many, and that's when we identified a gap lah. There's no Muslim-owned
Okay.
barbecue food and all that. Yeah.
So that was the
Perap-
core of your business
yes.
lah.
The name of the business is Perap.
Perap BBQ.
Yeah, family business. Me and my two sisters.
Like
We
you know
run everything. We run everything ourselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, we sell mainly marinated meat and seafood, all raw.
Okay.
There are add-on services also. We have on-site chefs. If you want to rent a barbecue pit, like a portable one, also can. Yeah, the chefs are per hour, so yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just get into the meat of this entire goddamn conversation, okay?
Meat.
Meat.
Yes, this is
Okay, I
meat,
want
man.
that marinated meat. Why are so many F&Bs going out of business? So you're in the line.
Yeah.
Shoot us some reasoning. Why? Kenapa? Duit, people,
Yeah.
government.
I think the main factor would be rent, but of course that is, how to say, you can sort of avoid it in a way. Like you can sort of avoid high rents, but it comes with a price lah.
Okay.
Lower footfall.
Okay, that price. Okay.
Like location now, is it?
Yeah.
Not ironically, but
It's like a trade-off, like I would say.
yeah, definitely. And the higher rent is, of course, due to the landlords.
Yeah.
Some of them can be a-holes and like
Just say the word assholes.
asshole. Yeah,
Baik.
all asshole.
Yes.
Not all. No, not all. Some can be really nice. They definitely open to negotiate and all that. But yeah, I think there are just too many greedy landlords these days.
So your landlord, how?
We just signed a recontract.
Oh, this time it's signed. Okay, thank God. Our previous conversation,
Yeah,
spoke with him.
We were
Okay.
talking,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Right.
of course,
Like the
they-
same place,
Same place, but different price. But it's to match with the other stalls that the landlord has in the area. It's not too bad. Still, boleh lah.
Yeah.
Boleh, eh?
Yeah, we don't want to spend more on like renovation or all that. So it's like might as well stay put.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So is there a cap? So say like, you just throw me an average number where it hits a certain amount where you guys, maybe just for you guys, start feeling the pressure.
I think like if it's 3.5 per month.
And
Is that normal or?
is that normal or?
I mean, it really depends on the scale of your business.
Okay.
So for my business, Perap BBQ, it's relatively small. We don't accept walk-ins at this point.
Okay.
We only do pre-orders, and so the whole space is preparation and storage and the pickup area. Everything is there lah. So it's just enough, I would say, at the rate that we are at.
Right.
It does get overwhelming when there are the occasional surges, you know. But the size of our shop right now, 10 square meters. No, 20, sorry. Our first one was 10.
Oh, you guys expand.
We moved from East Village at Simpang Bedok to our current place now at Wis at Changi, which is the opposite Pasar Geylang there, not too far away.
Okay.
So the current one is 20 square meters, and for the previous one, when it was at 20 square meters, when we were applying the license, that's when we found out, you know, there were hiccups like that. Maybe I will share more later.
Yes.
Okay. So that's one issue. We know rental is definitely a big cost.
Yeah.
What comes after rental? What affects the business after that?
The presence. I mean, if you don't have footfall.
Oh, okay, footfall. I wanted to ask you whose presence? Your presence, my presence.
I mean the business presence overall I would say.
I mean your building can be of a good location, but if your unit is, you know, somewhere where people don't walk past. Like for us, we got lucky, even though it was like at some lorong, but okay, sounds very sketchy. Yeah, so like even though it's like by the roadside, facing a minor road, people have to walk past our shop to go to the lift lobby. So that's a good thing.
Beauty of it. Okay.
Even though corridor no aircon, previous one had aircon, it really affected our, how to say, in the beginning it affected our mood also.
Okay.
Because like when we start our day, it takes time for the shop to cool down.
Yep.
So from the outside hot air and the inside also hot. Can you just imagine?
Yep.
And it took a while for us to install the aircon. And we were inquiring during like Chinese New Year period. So they made us, they actually made us wait till Chinese New Year. Like, no, cannot, like sauna like that. So yeah, you really have to think carefully of like your shop
okay.
Yeah, the position, like
So if say like we go by logic. So if I trade off for a cheaper rent, that means I'm gonna be put in some ulu ass freaking lorong where nobody goes.
Yeah.
Then how will you boost your presence?
Marketing where your revenue actually comes from. Like if it's mainly online, then you have to put on a lot of ad spending.
Okay.
Yeah,
So perhaps
your budget will have to. Perhaps case, because we only do pre-orders.
Yep.
Mostly on Google Ads, social media.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
I
rely
mean,
more
we
on
also advertise ourselves at our parents and grandparents stall. They can scan the QR to check out our menu. Yeah.
Okay. So you're just basically maximizing wherever you can reach.
Maximizing, to just put our name out there lah.
Okay,
Eventually, hopefully one day like a household brand for barbecue.
Okay. Then I'm going to counter back. Like, if let's say none of that, I mean, if everything of that was really the cause of the business closing down, then let's talk about those businesses who's been around for like 10 years, 20 years. Even they're technically well established. People know who they are and everything. But still, at the end of the day, like they feel like, you know, it's not going to make the cut. Then they decide to just close down like that.
There's several reasons I assume one of it would be burnout. That's. I mean, you said 10 years or that. That's a long time.
Yeah.
To be in a food business, especially when you're sticking to the same concept.
For the full 10, 20 years.
Yeah, and you have to like stay relevant, and you need to know what people are interested in terms of like the cuisine and all. I just saw this video the other day. They were talking about the same topic lah, and he's a chef and owner of one quite popular restaurant. They actually said Singaporeans are not that adventurous when it comes to food. Do you guys agree? I don't know because he said so he tried selling northern Thai cuisine,
Okay.
and Singaporeans always asking for the typical tom yum, pad Thai,
Yeah.
which is actually not even Thai. I don't know if you guys know,
Okay.
Interesting.
and like green curry, but no, it's not northern Thai. Singaporeans are apparently not that adventurous. We stick to just what we kind of know.
Comfort food, oh?
Mm.
Yeah.
Even though it's like quite a variety, but it's just the same kind, I guess.
Yes.
Is this the government's fault?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's
And then he said the one that gives support are usually like expats. Yeah.
Okay.
Like for Mexican food, we only know what tacos and all that.
Yes.
There's still a lot more dishes.
Yeah.
And even if you open another Latin kind of cuisine, people would still think that they are selling tacos. They are expecting tacos, even though it's not. So yeah, it's those expats that are willing to try
Okay,
that
that's
actually give support. Singaporeans apparently not. They just go to. I mean, if you think about the places that we go for holiday, it's all the same places.
Yep. Actually true.
Yeah, it is. I guess.
So I think it's the people also lah.
So the people.
How often will you go to the same restaurants all the time?
True.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
We are
makes
spoiled for
sense.
choice lah, basically.
Yes.
So basically, it is born out of choice lah. If it was a necessity, it would be a different story lah. I would say. Okay lah, makes sense lah. And now I'm gonna counter you. Okay. So 10 years, long time. All this shit doesn't work. And but what if 10 years, same guy, same recipe, because the food is just damn good.
Yeah.
What is that?
I
How does that work?
honestly, I don't know that many restaurants that last that long. I think that kind of, I think it falls under. I think more hawkers would
Yeah,
last that long.
hawkers. Yes. Yeah.
I think it's the hustle culture.
Right.
Like could be like the generation.
Possible.
How?
Meaning like their children wouldn't want to take over.
Okay, so we are an example. No, we are an example. So we wanted to like continue the legacy of like nasi padang and all that, but we at Perap we incorporate traditional flavors, but then the different concept lah.
Okay.
Right,
So we have barbecue stingray, which is typical, but we also have asam pedas stingray. So that's just one example lah. At the nasi padang stall, you always find asam pedas, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
that's one of the flavors that we try to include lah, just to make it more interesting,
Yes.
not conventional lah in a sense.
Okay, then going back to Perap,
Mm.
like how do you determine the flavors that you guys sell and everything? Like, okay, the R&D. Let's talk about your R&D. I mean, like, okay, this is I think something like people want to know, like, how do people determine their menu? You know, the things that they want to sell. Like, what's the R&D process for you?
Okay, so first of all, we had to recognize who our competitors are, and and just refer to their menu lah and see what they offer, and see how we can do better or different. Our R&D consists of mainly marinating and grilling ourselves. So we had to experiment a lot.
Okay.
Different recipes, different versions. It was very time consuming and tiring lah, because we also wanted to have the most authentic experience as possible, which is using charcoal.
Okay.
Because nowadays there's like the organic one, there's there's smokeless ones and all that. But we wanted the smokeless? You found that ridiculous.
I don't know. I find it a bit too much. When you cook, you have fire, you have smoke.
Yeah, so our R&D is mainly just try and error until we are satisfied with it lah. Whether it's like creamy enough or spicy enough, like we just have to.
Okay.
And getting a recipe from your parents and grandparents is another thing lah. It's difficult.
Do you encounter that issue?
What?
Macam gini je. Sikit-sikit lah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of agaration. Yeah, it's a lot of agaration, man.
Especially for this kind of business where you need an SOP.
Yes.
But then again, you can't
You cannot blame them.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can't also be like too rigid, because some things are just meant to be up to your taste.
Correct.
Because like some batch of chili could be spicier than the other.
Yes.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some ad space. Okay. What's the most unique item on your menu right
shit,
now?
you put me on the spot.
Of course, man. That's the whole
Most
point of this.
unique,
Most unique.
one thing that you might not find at barbecues would be maybe lemak cili padi prawn.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
something different. I never heard.
Yeah,
I
never
never
heard.
heard that.
Lemak cili padi dory is also nice.
Yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but Dory will not cater to the older demographics. I think Dory is more
Younger.
like us, right? I think the younger ones is more appealing.
Maybe.
Right.
Okay. You all heard that, huh? Right.
Then when you guys decide the flavors, like do you guys do for like testing? You know, like give you let your family members like, test out the flavors.
Yeah, of course.
To get
of course.
feedbacks.
Yeah. Because like in my family, especially the older ones, they are like
Yeah.
professionals. They've been like
Mm.
tasting
Correct.
like since they were like my mom has been working at this hawker store since she was a teenager. That she live and breathe hawker.
Okay.
Yeah. So we also asked a few of our friends to try it out and see how it goes because we need like a whole database, you know, like
Yeah,
the different age groups and different races.
You see?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Even
taste buds.
F&B cannot escape data. Even F&B cannot escape.
It's different now. Yeah.
Data is data.
Data, yes.
Data is data.
Feedbacks and all these are all data for them, and like it's important for their R&D.
I don't really feel like bringing competition into this. I'm just more curious about the market space in general. So we've established that rent plays a part.
Yeah.
We've established that location and the people or the audience plays a very strong part. But at the same time, his stores, right, the one that he's talking about, is mostly hawkers like this. You are so-called partially in, partially out.
I mean, even cafes, I would say. I
Yeah,
think the
yeah,
cafes
yeah,
are closing down more than hawkers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. You're
Right,
right.
yeah. So I felt that
Is it a cultural thing?
like where you break down, like the rent is definitely one of the main issues. Second is like the what's the second one?
Bro, this guy, yeah, director.
I think you can break even more easily at hawker. I just
You feel
that's
so?
an impression that it gives like for cafes, especially because it's not really essential.
It's not like an everyday
Oh.
food, right? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so that.
But then like the hawkers, the item is a low. I mean, the item is like considered a low ticket item. It's like about $3, $4. But then you have to sell lots of it to even like break even or even sell it for a profit. But I think we factor in like hawkers rental is not as much as cafes.
It's a bit more
Interesting.
controlled lah.
Right.
Interesting.
Okay, let's touch about rent. I think since rent is like one of the major
Yeah,
factors
yeah.
of why
Hot topic
Hot topic.
F&B
Burning
is-
question.
Yeah.
Why?
Exactly. I think not only hawkers lah. I think a lot of like even offices and everything
Oh, yeah.
starts to close down because of
Right.
the rent. Why Perap decided to go to even like you're taking the opposite. People are
What?
closing down due to rent,
Oh.
but you guys are renting a space to run the business. Like, did you guys start as a home base, then eventually transition?
No, we just dive in not knowing what we could expect lah, basically.
Oh, wow, so it's like a risk. It's just
Yeah. 100%
Entrepreneurship
risk.
rule number one. If you don't try it, you will never
No,
know.
that's true, exactly.
Yeah.
But of course, you can't just dive in blindly. You have to do your own research. Knowing your competitors is important, and knowing how much capital you need, because
Yes.
your competitors could be pumping in thousands of dollars a month just for ads alone.
yeah.
You know,
Understand,
so you need to be prepared to match. Yeah.
Or match or exceed.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. That's very, very marketing.
So you guys open up the rent space because you guys needed like a central kitchen kind of thing, is it? To prepare the stuff or
Yeah, we did look at co-sharing kitchen
Yeah.
space, but it's expensive.
co-sharing is more expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It is. It can be. Yeah, it can easily be more expensive than like a unit. Yes. Yeah.
Is it because of the landlord, or
I'm not too sure why.
But what's the
but I
difference?
think it's also because for co-sharing,
Ah.
they are open to not just retail but also like manufacturing kind of license.
okay?
Because for mine is retail license.
Yes.
If I were to sell to, if we were to do B2B,
Yes.
because right now we are only B2C. So if we were to do B2B, we cannot run under this license. You have to apply for like a manufacturing license or that where, and that's where you need to look for the co-sharing kitchen space. They call it cold kitchen or something like that.
Oh, that's a I've never heard.
Yeah,
Okay, never
that's
heard
where
that
you have
Yeah.
to. That's where conditions are met lah.
term. Right.
Yeah,
Interesting. Very
there are a lot of
interesting.
criteria. Lah. Yeah.
Okay, sounds like it sounds like a very easy and very complicated industry at the same time.
Yeah, it is. We learned it the hard way. Yeah, because we only knew about hawker,
Yeah.
and my mom assumed it would be the same for us. Apparently not. I learned like along the way, like how different it was.
There were so many different
The license
regulations.
application, all that. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah, it is.
We never thought that all these things play a very important part.
Was that like the hardest decision for you guys as a family? Wait, so is it you and your siblings who run the business?
Yeah, three of us doing everything ourselves.
Was that like the hardest decision for you guys to like, just take the risk, let's all jump together, that kind of thing?
Not that
I
kind
would
of job.
say so, but we were very determined. Yeah, for some
Okay.
reason we had a feeling lah that, but we were still quite overwhelmed in a sense that it boosted quite. Like we didn't break even within 1-2 years lah. This is our third year coming.
Yeah.
We've already break even. It's just that we didn't expect it to be
That long?
fast also.
That fast or that long?
That fast.
Interesting.
Oh, that
It did feel fast, yeah.
Okay.
And even when our contract ended for this unit, we didn't realize it's 2 years past already.
Oh yeah. This was part of the previous conversation I had with him.
Yeah, the
So-
landlord suddenly came and he was like, "So how?" And they were like, "So how what?"
Okay. So when you guys started, what was the projected timeline? You thought that, okay, you know what, by this amount of time we can break even no profit already.
I think it's normal to start seeing at the between 3 and 5 year mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's normal.
So I guess it would say it is quite a long-term investment.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What's the price range you guys sell there? Like from the
price range,
cheapest to the most expensive one.
Yeah, member nak shopping.
Yeah.
Cheapest. I think the average pack of chicken wing for the cheapest flavor is like $20. $20. One pack is 10 pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most expensive. Is it the lamb? I can't really remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's quite a range lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's a curveball question for you. What's next for Perap?
So we are looking at Shopee. We wanna sell on Shopee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also enter the supermarket business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So selling the what do you call it? The paste that we use to marinate
okay.
for. Or the ready-made. You just
Okay,
have to
okay.
like panaskan.
Yes.
Okay.
You can pan fry, you can
So in a way, you are imitating your competition, but innovating at the same time. Okay. This is very interesting. I never heard of barbecue on Shopee before.
But wouldn't that lose your main core product? Like you guys pre-marinate it and everything, and by selling the paste, like why would I want to order from you guys? I can just buy the paste already. Will you lose that?
Our aim is to be a one-stop shop. So if you want everything under one roof, you just get from us lah. If you are willing to, you have enough time
Right.
to marinate yourself. I mean, some people enjoy that. You see.
Yes.
Yeah. So just go with it lah. If you want to make yourself, why not?
Actually,
You have the option.
you think about it also, it's actually quite a smart option.
Yeah, because you can get charcoal for us. You can get the wire mesh. You can get all the supplies, the aluminum trays, the foil, whatever you need. You can get everything from us.
Okay.
So yeah,
Very
under one
interesting.
roof, one stop shop.
Right.
Under one roof.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward. You guys heard about the recent scams?
Oh.
Push, adopt your member kena scam rabak. You know which one?
Yes, the guy who claimed to be a MINDEF personnel and
Yeah.
then he ordered, I think, 150 pack of biryani rice, man.
No, who the fuck?
There's also the florist business, right?
The
Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of businesses was
More and more, right, coming out.
Getting
Like,
more and more. fella got no life. How?
No,
Your
but they
business-
caught the three person
It's a
was running.
syndicate.
Yeah, yes,
Hey.
yes.
And I still don't understand how it works. How is it considered a scam?
I
don't
got
know.
okay. So my assumption is that because they asked for the receipt before they even made the payment. First thing, I think that was a mistake lah. I mean that the owners or the business owner should have actually made that receipt or released the invoice of it lah. So I assume they are already working with an organization. I assume also it's a big organization, like no one will check their record or whatsoever, right? So they will use these receipts to claim from the company. They will make false claims.
The claims. Okay,
Yeah, they'll
okay,
make false
okay. That
claims.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That can only be the reason. I can't think of anything else.
Yes.
Neither can I.
Otherwise, it's just a prank, not a scam.
Exactly, it's a
Yeah.
prank. Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. I never seen a scam or a prank achieve this level of stupidity before.
But has it happened? Has it happened to?
So around the time where that news was out,
Yes.
there were a few inquiries. One of it was, I think Mindef also.
Oh.
Yeah. So one of my sisters, who's the one that is dealing with the back and forth inquiries
Yes.
over the business phone and the emails, she received an inquiry from Mindef lah, and she noticed like a few patterns.
Like SARS
Super sus. like your phone number 1 digit missing, and then when you ask question, they don't answer every question. There's always one question that they won't answer,
Alright.
and when you ask again, and then they will answer that one, but then another one they never answer,
Okay.
and not as responsive as a typical customer would be lah, especially for a corporate, because
Right.
usually
Yes.
usually they want to confirm it like
Right,
ASAP, because there's a lot of departments to go through and all
Yes.
that. But for this one, they took their own sweet time.
Right.
And then I think the number part when the one digit was missing, that was the point where we realized, maybe this is
It was a
you know,
giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for us, for corporate at least, we always do under the 30-day
Okay.
payment term.
Okay.
Yeah, and my sister was smart enough to check the legitimacy.
Okay.
Yeah. As for the Mindef, there wasn't really any way
Yeah.
to check.
Yeah.
But we got a few more inquiries from a university and a telecommunication company recently, which we thought were also SARS, but we checked and turned out to be legit lah. So
Okay.
just have to be very mindful and
Okay.
careful lah.
So, as a business owner, when you suss out these motherfuckers,
Ask for deposit.
that's what I wanted to ask. How can you mitigate
Yeah,
the
yeah,
risk?
yeah. Ask for deposit.
Yeah. So asking for deposit, I think this was some of the things that those that who got scammed, they didn't actually ask, right?
Yeah.
Rabak sia. At
So,
least you can cover the cost.
Actually, it's not even our practice to ask for deposit.
Oh,
But I
okay.
think because of the recent, it's best to just ask for it.
Right.
And if they don't want, then okay, too bad lah.
Okay.
I mean, if they have the intent, a deposit shouldn't be an issue for them
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
But I mean, if you guys are running an online shop as well, right?
I mean, it's mainly over our website lah. You want to pre-order, it's all through our website. Yeah.
So they will make payment first.
They will make payment first. Payment is always in first, unless they ask for like quotation.
Okay.
Yeah, and then once confirmed, and then we will ask for full payment, or
Okay.
if they want to do the 30 months, 30 months,
Yeah.
30 day
Jauh.
payment term, then because for corporates they usually have their own like portal
Portals,
where
yes,
the payment
yes.
goes to.
Yep.
So that one, of course, you can be trusted lah.
Okay.
You have like the purchase order number or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Until you get that, try to trust no one.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then no COD
No,
Interesting.
Okay.
unless add-ons like supplies or what. But
Yes.
yeah.
So you were saying just now when all of these inquiries came in, you guys communicate WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, email.
Yeah. Then the numbers, the SAS number, where were you guys communicating? Because you say one
Email
number.
lah, email. Yeah.
Oh no, who uses email? It's been so long I communicate with someone over email.
No, but you'll be surprised. A lot email.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe-
I mean for corporate, right?
Yeah.
Even though they reach out to us via WhatsApp or what, we try to move to email.
Formalize
More formal, black and white also.
okay,
For them,
okay.
for us.
Yeah. Okay, let's give him another ad space.
Okay,
So
I'm
let's
gonna give.
yeah.
I'm just gonna give you 30 seconds to say whatever you want about your business.
How they can find you, where, how to call, how to order.
So, Perap BBQ, P-R-A-P, BBQ. That's also the name of our website, perapbbq.com. You can find us with the same handle on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and yeah, pre-order on our website, preferably 3 days in advance, just so that everything is in stock. But if you're lucky, you can DM us 2 days or even 1 day before to see whether we can accommodate. Yeah, if you want on-site chefs, it's minimum 3 hours. And if you want a barbecue pit, you can also rent from us.
Damn.
Yeah, the chef will bring it to you if you're also getting a chef.
Bestseller.
Bestseller is sambal stingray, sambal dory. We have packages, so there's more meat package, there's more seafood package. In each of the package, there's always chicken wing and corn and what else? Sausage, all the basic ones lah. But more seafood. There's prawn, there's squid, masak kuning squid, just to name a few. And then for more meat, there's satay. Yeah, what else? If you need tent cages for your corporate event, we can also provide that. You can DM us and inquire if you need tables, chairs, whatever not. Like I said, one-stop shop.
Hey, but yeah, thanks for
Yeah, man.
sharing your insights. I mean, honestly, I just need someone to really enlighten me what is going on, especially for the F&B business. Yeah, hey, return.
Yeah, return yourself.
300, no, fine. Return.